Welcome to Civility 360, folks, your platform for all things civility, where civility, influence, and action are our deliverables. I am your host, Professor Vernet A. Joseph, and I'm joined by my good friend, my co-host, the global world civility leader, Sir Clyde Rivers himself. How you doing today, Sir Clyde Rivers?
Dr. B, I'm good. I'm good. Anytime you have the ability to be on a show with Dr. Obioma and you're not doing good, shame on you. I'm looking forward to this one, Dr. B.
Absolutely, absolutely. Dr. Obioma, how are you doing today?
I am breathing on schedule, sir.
All day, every day. What they say, I'm upright, able to partake in nourishment. Everything is everything.
Yes.
Well, listen, folks, I just want to say, listen in, make sure that you get your pen and pad out because it's going to be a dynamic show. Here on Civility 360, we bring you the best and the brightest from all around the world. What are we doing? We're showing you the civility angle from a 360-degree angle, meaning that there's civility in everything. And today, we have the opportunity to introduce to some the global civility icon newcomer of the year, Dr. Obioma Martin. Listen, Dr. Obioma, I want you to take some time to tell the listening and viewing audience who they are actually listening to. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Talk to us, Dr. O.
Oh my goodness, thank you for that amazing introduction. And I am delighted to be on this show. And so I come to you just representing really my God, my King, and my Savior. I am a daughter of the King first and foremost over everything, right? And I am proud to say, in addition to being the icon newcomer, I am an ambassador for the Lord. And that is really the difference maker. That's the difference maker.
Wow.
And so as an ambassador, you know, I told Dr. Rivers, my name, Obioma, means peace and love. And that is who I am. That's who I've called to be. And that is what I represent, peace and love.
All right. I'm seeing, I'm watching. I see how it's going down already. Listen, folks, we are getting ready to drop some nuggets, some bombshells. You better be ready to pick up the pieces because every single particle that it's going to drop will help make your life a better life. Listen, Dr. Obioma, I just got to ask the question right off top because people already want to know. Tell me about Omazing, the concept. Where did it come from? What is it doing? Like, come on, let's talk about it.
So you know what you know what's so interesting about the concept is that what I initially was like, you know, I'm going to do Omazing just because the first letter of my name is O. But as I was challenged to go a little deeper with it and begin to think about all the things that I overcame, all the things that other people overcame. Every time somebody counted me out, every time somebody counted you out, the O just began to increase in its depthness. And so when I thought about Omazing, it was no longer about me, but it was about us and how we're amazing because of what we overcome. We are amazing because when somebody counted us out, when somebody left us for dead, when somebody thought that they was going to stain our name or destroy us, oh, but by the way, God had another plan. So that's what makes you amazing, because you're an overcomer.
Dr. B, what I tell you about the newcomer of the year. Dr. B, what I tell you about Obioma that has two gas pedals. Some cars have one. But Dr. Obioma, she has two gas pedals.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, folks, we want to show you civility from every angle of life. And right now, what Dr. Obioma is sharing with you is that you are amazing. You have overcome every obstacle that may try to hold you back. But the O has a circle in it for a reason to encapsulate who you are. So I want to ask the question, what are you amazing about? What is amazing in your life? What is amazing in your horizon and in your future? Because It's about to go down, folks.
That's about to go down. That's right.
Go down. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. How has your concept, because I know the answers to these questions, but I want the listening and the viewing audience to really catch it. How has your concept helped free other people?
Because you know what, we don't shine a light on ourselves, right? And so what amazing does with the concept is it allows you to pause and kind of celebrate yourself, because we can become so robotic in the doing. We can become so, robotic in getting up, working, eating, cooking, serving, and it's just this cycle. And then you think, I ain't nobody. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just here. And so what Amazing says is, let's shine a light on you. Let's shine a light on you. Let's shine a light on the fact that all things are working together for your good, regardless of how you see yourself, because you were chosen, before the foundation of the world. All things are working together, regardless of what it looked like, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the situation. And so, oh, by the way, let me remind you, if nobody else told you, you are amazing.
Come on. And Doc, I want to add and interject and ask a question. Dr. Obioma has evidence and results of empowering other people. Nobody gets to be on our global stage that hasn't made other people's lives better. Obioma has empowered, did you say Obioma, over 5,000 women?
Yes.
Over 5,000 women. Obioma is a college teacher. She her entire life, what I was, as I first met her, I was intrigued. She didn't talk about herself. She was, everybody else was like actually selling me on what they did. And she talked about empowering others. And you go, man, now that right there is a different narrative. Someone that's looking to empower other people. Obioma, would you mind explaining to the audience how you've empowered over 5,000 women?
Sure. You know what? So it really happened out of my own need, right? So what I decided long time ago, before I became aware of the quote that says, "Be the change," I think it's Gandhi, "Be the change you want to see," right? Before I even knew what that was, what I found myself over 10 years ago, being lost, being broken, being depressed, all this negative stuff. And I said, you know what? I don't see what I'm looking for. I can't find what I'm looking for. So not only am I going to be the change that I seek, I'm going to create what I need. And so in my creating what I need, I begin to create this sisterhood and this circle of influencers and women that were in similar places, who maybe didn't have a high school diploma, who maybe didn't have a job, who may had a few kids, one kids, but they were without hope. They didn't know how they were going to make it. They just knew on the inside of them something else was better. Something else was possible. And they just needed to meet the connector, because I'm a connector, right? And so when we connected, when I was able to meet these women in the welfare office, when I was able to meet these women in different parts of their lives in different community places, because that's where I met them. I met them through a welfare office or a welfare to work program, or some program where they were in transition. I'm gonna say that. They were in transition, and they just needed the right connection. And so they were able to connect with me because I was looking for connection. I was looking to be an answer. I was looking to show up and be impactful, because I was looking to be what I needed for somebody else's. And so what I know is, we say hurt people, but free people, free people. And so when I got free, I decided to free other people. And that's how I was able to make the impact in over 5,000 lives.
My. when we sit back and pay attention to what's going on around us, it is interesting to me, and it's often used as an analogy that the rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield on purpose, right? Looking back to be springboarded forward is a concept, but looking forward to free other people forward is also another concept. I want you to talk to us about your breathe again. There are so many different facets to you, and I want to cover it all. So talk to me about breathe again.
So the breathe again concept came from me hearing stories, right? And even in my own journey where maybe you were on your way to happening. And maybe you had reached a pinnacle in your life where you felt like you had arrived. And oh, but that intercepted with life showing up. And when life showed up, it literally took the breath out of you, whether it had been sickness or grief or divorce or separation or whatever the case may be, because you know that life can show up in a way where you think, man, I can't go from here. There is nothing else I can do, because you feel like I was on my way, but then it was an intersection or it was intercepted because something not planned happened that caused you to lose hope, that literally took the breath out of your body. And so again, the breathe again is, listen, there is still hope for you. All things are possible.
Yeah.
We just need to help you shift. We just need to help you pivot. Because if I can help you pivot, if I can help you shift, if I can help you take your eyes off of what's wrong and look at everything that's right, you can breathe again.
Oh my God.
Mm.
So Dr. O, are you saying your breathe again helps people refocus on the real vision and not distracted by the side vision?
Correct.
That's it. That's it.
So as we look at that concept, we are coming out of what they would call a global pandemic. We're coming out of COVID-19. Now, I understand that COVID-19 for many people caused them to shake, caused them to go into fear factor, and caused them to cower down. But what I'm super excited about is everyone that we have on this platform did not do that. They actually went out and created. They were innovative. They brought ingenuity. They shifted the game to help other people see that it was possible.
Yes.
Share with us a little bit of the journey navigating through COVID-19 from your perspective.
You know what? I felt like God shut down the earth just so I could be still. I felt like he said, "You so busy being busy. I need some time with you. So I'm just going to shut everything down and remove all excuses so that I can get your attention." That's really what I felt. And so even though there were a lot of loss, there was a lot of grief, there was a lot of sickness, there was a lot of pain, but that wasn't true for everybody. And that was true for me. And for me, I saw it as an opportunity to really get focused and be still and get before God to find out what was he saying in this season, because I didn't want to miss it. I didn't want to miss it. So it was not the time for me to be on TV. I even turned off social media because I was like, there's too many distractions with the doom and gloom. There were so many things going on.
Yeah.
Said, you know what? This is an opportunity for me to be in the incubator. Yeah, this is the time for me to be in the lab. This is a time for me to actually begin to cultivate and birth out all the things that he told me to do that I was too busy being busy not doing. So I use that time to strategically position me into my next.
My goodness. My goodness.
This is good. This is good. Helping people to understand what that next is, because most people don't get it. Most people are so caught up in what we call the rat race. They're so used to doing the same thing over and over, day in and day out, but they're expecting different outcomes. we know as leaders, as world leaders, that is the definition of insanity.
Absolutely.
So how do you help someone to understand how to get to their next?
Refocus. So I spend a lot of time working with my clients and individuals as a whole on mindset, because you got to see it before you see it. You can say it all day long, but until you see it, you're not going to see it. Because a lot of people have sight, but they lack vision.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have a thought, but don't have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say they want to do, but don't have the motivation to get up and move. And so what the word of God tells us is that what you do, he will prosper. And so if you're not doing something, that is the reason why you're not prospering. And so I'm saying to people, we don't have excuses, because excuses don't pay bills.
Nope. All day, every day.
Don't pay bills.
Come on.
If you want something different, you have to do something different. And then everything you want is on the other side of what you are unwilling to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everything you want is on the other side of what you are unwilling to do. So I'm saying, own your no and own your yes, because whatever you're saying no to, you're saying yes to. And whatever you're saying yes to, you're saying no to. So if you're saying yes to watching TV, you're saying no to making money. I'm just saying.
Make it plain. Make it plain.
Doc, this is Maya Angelou Obioma. Maya Angelou Obioma.
Come on now. It's not about the cage bird. We're not talking about the cage bird. We're talking about the tree bird. Huh? Right. Absolutely. No, this is good.
See, what this is truth. Because what happens is this. The kingdom of God operates off of laws. It operates off laws and off principles. And what Dr. Obioma just said here is so profound. What you're not willing to work for, to walk towards, you'll never manifest. Mm-hmm. So Dr. Obioma, are you saying everyone can prosper?
Everyone. There's no excuse. And the reason why, see, is proven, right? Because number one, we have a word that says, beloved, in John, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers.
Woo.
Right?
I feel. Yeah.
Even as your soul prospers. Then we have another word that says, I know the plans that I have for you. My plans are for you to prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I know the plans that I have for you. Then in Matthew it says, ask.
And you shall.
And you shall have, knock, and the door shall be open. But let me tell you something that's deeper than all of that. Let me, if I can just for one moment, go a little deep with you guys, right? So here's this, Mark 5. Now, in traditional church, all we hear about is the man that was possessed by demons. Legion was their name, right? All we hear is the man that was possessed. The demons was talking to Jesus, and Jesus sent them into the herd of the what?
Swan. Yeah, come on. Go with it.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, check this out. Here's a paradigm shift. You ready? You ready for this?
Come on.
Who was talking to Jesus?
Say that again.
Who was talking to Jesus? So in Mark 5, Jesus says, what is your name?
That's right.
They said, Legion. We are many.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the devil, the demons, is having this whole conversation with Jesus, right?
Dialogue, right?
They say, Jesus, don't torment us. Now, check this out. God prepared a place for the devil and the demons. He prepared a place for them. That place is hell. That's where they live. That's their house. They said, check this out. We're not ready to go there. We're not ready to go there. I bid you. It says that they constantly ask Jesus, send us somewhere. There's swine up ahead. Send us there. Now, if the demons can have a conversation with Jesus and he grant their request,
Oh my.
If a demon can ask Jesus to send us to another house and he grant them access, what is your excuse?
Oh, God.
We got one.
Dr.
I'm
V.
just saying. Why you ain't got no house and the demons got a house? I know I was left of somebody holding up.
So much theology's done.
It's all good.
It's over.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I think most people don't realize the power that they do have. Number one, they don't realize that they have it, and the power that they do have, they actually freely give up. Because if you really pay attention to it, the devil or demons or anything from that realm, he has already told us, I defeated. That means they have no power and they have a place, just like you mentioned. So if the enemy, the devil, is actually a dog on a leash, I'm trying to give an analogy so that people will really pick it up. A dog on a leash can't do nothing but go as far as they've been allotted.
Come on.
Unless they've been granted or given access. So when people start talking about, oh, I'm dealing with this, so why'd you give access? You don't belong there. You don't have access to me or anything that belongs to me, except I give it to you.
Yes.
So if you don't want it, then return it.
Yes.
If you don't want it within your vicinity, then make it to where you don't have access to your vicinity. And be amazing instead of being depressed.
Come on.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna let that for a moment because you have no excuse. I mean, Dr. Obioma already gave it to you. Listen, I beg you, would you just send me over here? Well, he gave access. He said, "This is where you go."
Right.
So the question is, where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go?
Who do you want to be? The question is, do you really know who you are? The question is, will you stand up and set your own standard? That is the true question. Will you breathe again, folks? That's all we asking you today is, will you breathe again?
Will you breathe again?
Okay. All right. That's all I'm saying. Will you breathe again? Look, you just let it slide by, right? Listen, folks, I hope that you all have been picking up what Dr. Obioma is putting down. This is an amazing woman who is doing amazing things across the globe, helping women, helping people to have freedom. Freedom ain't free, but you can be free. The question is, do you want to be free?
Do you want to be free?
My. Listen, folks, I ain't even messing with y'all. We've been talking to Dr. Obioma, who's making big things happen. The newcomer, who's one of the top 30. One of the top 30 best.
Dr. V.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta do it. You just gotta, let me make sure you can see what's really happening. But no, we really, I know we get to have a good time and everything, but I hope that you have been listening to Dr. Obioma Martin and that you're picking up something. There are nuggets. There are literally particles that are all around, and all you have to do is pick them up. Listen, folks, no matter where you find yourself at in life, you can always get up. You know, I remember listening to Les Brown many years ago when he would say, look, I may get knocked down, but if I can look up, I can get up. Right. So help yourself by seeing the unseen. You have many examples ahead of you, in front of you, around you, on the side of you that are doing the work. Remember this, always look to people who have evidence and results and who watch this, who their audio actually matches their video. And that's are bringing you every day, all day, every opportunity that we get. Civility from every single area of your life. I hope you all are picking that up. Dr. Obioma, do you have any?
Doc, I want to add something. And guys,
yes, sir. Please
be on the lookout for amazing civility.
Yes.
Be on the lookout.
That's what I'm talking about.
Be on the lookout for amazing civility. It's
Yes.
coming to a store, coming to a city, coming to oxygen near you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Dr. Obioma, do you have any parting words that you want to share with the listening and viewing audience?
You know what? I want to leave the listening audience with this. Focus on love. Focus on love. Like that really is the answer to everything, because when you focus on love, if you can just get your love life together with you, everything else will fall in place. Our first commandment is to love God full out with all our heart, mind, body, and soul. And then the second commandment is to love thy neighbor as thy love thyself. So you must first become congruent with yourself so that you can be congruent with others. So we collectively can be congruent with the world. And that's it. That's it. Love.
Wow, wow,
Let
wow.
love lift you.
Let it lift you. Let it lift you, folks. Well, listen, you've been listening to Civility 360, Dr. Obioma Martin, who is the Global Civility Icon Newcomer of the Year. And as I always say to you, love, peace, and happiness. But most of all, I want to leave you with a bite of productivity and a bite of civility. Remember this: if you are the one that brings civility to your atmosphere, to your hemisphere, guess what can happen? The world could be changed, because civility starts with you. Now go out and spread it and have it become contagious. Blessings to you all, and we'll see you on the next show.